use movement to put the defense in a tough spot.
The first free throw is good. Over the last decade or so, the Hornets haven't had a lot of success, Clark, in the draft.
Well, you take a look at it, guys, and they've traded away a multitude of picks, and picks that have turned into guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tobias Harris, two outstanding young players. They've missed on the picks they've kept. I think they've got to do a better job of building from within.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And they'll keep possession. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Brown's got the ball. Count it. Good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe outside. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Rubio with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
And the layup is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Rubio kicks to Che. Fires from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got 14 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For 3, Bledsoe. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by Brown.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Che in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the...
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, you know, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Yambo, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Washington comes in for Williams. Murray's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Che's subbed in for Monk. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Temple comes in for Sterling Brown. Murray out there with Washington. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Che. And it's Rozier in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Che, in the last game against the Raptors, put on a show. He finished with 32 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He was a real problem for the defense. He just seemed to get what he wanted out there, and I'm sure his team is thankful for that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. Shots good by Middleton.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
On the inside now, Shea will battle you. He'll fight. Doesn't let contact rattle.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots.
Outside Matthews. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. That one's in, only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Shea, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Bledsoe finds Matthews. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Eric Bledsoe.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Matthews, no one around him, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. To the middle, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Shea knows to have his head up at all times, scanning the floor, because that way you can deliver to an open teammate on time, on target.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first 10. It's Charlotte up 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Boone.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Inside, Brown jams it in.
Boy, for Shea, it's been one great play after another tonight. They cannot keep him in check. Tell you what, time is moving on now. When you think about Nick Batum has been in the league a decade now, wow. Throughout his career, this guy's been consistent in terms of his versatility and production.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under Coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. The Bucks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Free throw no good for Giannis. And with Batum, Clark, that versatility is what... Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. A nice aggressive move from Che, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Bledsoe. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Outside Matthews. Off target from outside. Charlotte leading by 8. At the elbow, it's Brown. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Matthews. And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Washington. Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Rozier in for Ricky Rubio. The Bucks also changing it up. Cody Zeller comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Sterling Brown in for Wesley Matthews.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Giannis inside. Working on Williams. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets. And the Bucks with possession here. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
Here's Brown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you...
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brown dishes to Batum. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. And the Hornets lead by 14.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks them down in bunches.
And so it's Charlotte, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Brook Lopez is out there with Washington. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Batum, and it's Brown in at the 1 spot. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lopez kicks to Hill. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, the precise placement by Hill with these floating jumpers, that's a hard shot that he's mastered.
Pass to Lopez. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 14. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Cody Zeller. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Brown. Three-pointer. A shot by Batum, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Charlotte calls timeout. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. D right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
The pass to Rozier. Outside, Batum. Middleton against Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte no good that time either. Bucks trail by 12. Giannis inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And the basket by Rozier.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Lopez, and it's sent back by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And when the break is on now, Bledsoe with that outstanding speed, really good at pushing the pace.
Here's Jay. Passes it to Washington. Down low, here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Shea's got 38 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And now it's 27 points for Giannis.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
Here's Brown, and the shot is good. Brown's got 40 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're behind by 10. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shea.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilson the pass to Brown. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That brings them within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The drive by Shea. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shea's got 42 in the game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Zeller. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Yes, that goes in.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity and out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Miller, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here. Standing by on headset near the locker rooms, right down the hall, around the corner, we get a chance to catch up with our postgame guest.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable with the last few games.
And that's going to do it for tonight. For Kenny, for Shaq, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson saying good night. We'll see you again soon.
Another day, another win. in for Chan Company as the winning streak hits 5.
Holy cow, that's a lot of wins.
Yeah, it's hard not to be impressed with the level of play we're seeing out there. Everyone's on the same page and they're giving it maximum effort, which is a real credit to everyone.
Congrats on your first player of the month, Jay.
My man Ted, I appreciate that, brother.
What do you think's been the key to your hot streak?
Just playing free, man. Not thinking too much. When I let the game come to me, I can accomplish a lot.
So it's like a Zen thing?
Yeah, man. Kinda. At the end of the day, look, it's a game. So you gotta go out there and have some fun. Well, at least I do. It's the only way I know how to play. You heard?
You guys have a pretty nice win streak going on, but I'm wondering if there's anything you can improve on. How do you keep pushing yourself when the team is finding so much success?
That's a good question, Patty. To me, my motivation is all internal. And I want to be the best player I can be. Actually, I want to be the best player in the league, to be honest. So, whether or not we're winning, that doesn't matter to me. I'm going to work on my game just as hard no matter what.
That's good. Let's do that. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's
we're
up,
all
guys?
real glad that you're here and with this commercial and help us creatively. Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. So, look, I don't really know what I'm doing exactly, so, I'm not a great actor or anything like that.
Oh, not a problem. There are a few things we want you to say. Just, it's simple stuff. Just be yourself, and we should get you out of here pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, whatever you want, man.
Great. So here's the rundown. You're into beats because they help you block out from distractions. You're a professional athlete. Everybody wants a piece of you, the media, the fans, agents, whatever you relate to. But with beats, you're able to disappear into a headspace, block it all out.
Yeah, but I have lines, though, right?
Yeah, just make sure you emphasize the right words. That's important for our message.
Okay, I got you.
I'll break it down to 4 parts. First, how do I block out distractions? Beats.
Got you.
Second, wherever I go, I gotta have my beats.
Gotta have my beats.
Third, with revolutionary, pure adaptive noise-canceling technology.
Okay.
Fourth, I hear my music, not the noise.
Got you.
Think you're ready to give it a shot?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Okay. I'll count it down, 3, 2, 1, then I'll point to you and you can just let it rip.
Cool.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
How do I block out the noise? Beats. Wherever I go, I gotta have my beats. With revolutionary, pure, adaptive, noise-canceling technology. Yeah, that's it. No? I hear the music, not the noise.
What I do?
I see you out there doing work.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Big coming!
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Hey, hit me up.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.